Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Today is our weekly check-in, but in this check-in, we are really going to be talking about the Schumann resonance and where it's at and what energetically is happening in the energy field right now. So if you are an empath, you are a light worker, you are highly sensitive, this message is going to serve you more than anyone else. And of course, if you are listening to this message right now, your frequency aligns with my frequency, and that's why we connect, and that's why you are here listening to the message. So the first thing to say is that last night, so when the Schumann resonance has shifts and changes, if you follow it, you may not, but if you do, the energy changes, hits people differently. And at 10 o'clock last night, I was exhausted all of a sudden, and I needed to go to bed. And that's a little early for me, but I went to bed. I woke up about 8 o'clock, and I do follow someone that shows the Schumann resonance daily and showed these two huge pillars of white light that look like what she called angel wings, and they actually look like it. I am going to put that picture at the beginning of this video so you can see it for yourself. And when I got tired was when that energy actually came in. Now for the last several days I have felt, and you may have felt as well, this push and pull energy. On top of that, I have had a migraine for days, but besides that, I have felt this wanting to get up and do things, but my body being exhausted. My soul is ready to go. My physical temple is not. And so you feel this energy of push and pull, push and pull. I also was feeling extremely many emotions. And then on top of that, I was feeling an emotion that I thought that I had put to bed, but it came up again in a different situation that created this emotion to re-rise up. And it made me realize that sometimes when we work through things, it really sits in our cells, which is our cellular DNA. And it sits there for so long, and we have to really work on, or we have to acknowledge the fact that we might not actually fully be healed. And something else within this energy might push it through to the point where it comes back up because it has to be released. Now, as an empath, you are here and you signed up to be here to help to carry the dense energy and to clear it. You have been one of the souls that said, I'm coming on earth to carry that and release it for the collective. And so in doing so, you are either cleaning up energy. On top of that, you're probably one of the people in your family lineage that is really helping to clear what needs to be cleared within the lineage. And then on top of that, you have been working, living in survival mode for a very, very long time. So it's really a lot, and it makes you exhausted. Now back to the Schumann angel wing. At 10 p.m., this energy came in, which I wasn't aware of till this morning, and I felt exhausted and I needed to go to sleep. And that was because when that energy comes in, it's white energy, it really is pushing you, gently pushing you to release. Release the emotion, release the belief, release the toxic pattern. Whatever it is, it's really helping you to release it. The more that you resist it, the more tired you are. In my case, that's the way I see it. In waking up this morning and hearing that, what I also noticed, and you'll see in the picture, is that in the angel wings, there's one wing, there's another wing, and then in the center, there's like black. And what that shows me is that we're at this point. We've been talking about releasing and shifting of energy and stuff, but we're getting to this point where you don't have a choice anymore. You're either going to be on this side or you're going to be on this side. You're going to be on the side of continuing to believe the propaganda, to continue to be gaslit and manipulated, to be continuing to just constantly be in fear, or you're working through all those things and now you're ready to step into freeing yourself and seeing the truth and all of the truths. And that doesn't mean if you don't see something that you're not in that energy. It just means that you're opening yourself more up to seeing the truths. And what has been happening for so long is that every time as an empath, you're kind of clearing and releasing, whether it's just clearing dense energy, whether it's for your lineage, whether it's because you've gone through so much wounding and you're in this survival mode and you're trying to get out of it, or you're doing all of those things. The dark energy has continued to come in and triggered you in a way in which it knew it could trigger you so that it would keep you down. But now you're at a point energetically where these angel wings came in through the energetics, human resonance, to say, no more. You're on this side or you're on this side. And we're going to push you to the side we believe you need to be on. Now, as an empath and a light worker, and listening to this video and connecting with my vibration, I can guarantee that you are on the side of truth and on the side of freedom and on the side of enough is enough. And your intuition is increasing. Mine is really coming in quickly. And for that reason, you really have to watch your thoughts. Because if you are kind of attracting quickly through your intuition, you want to make sure that it's things that you want to be attracting into your life. And now, even if it is an issue, and I'm going to give you an example, it's still going to show up in such a way where it's going to show you that you are being supported and your intuition is moving quickly. So quickly, just to share an example, I had a flat tire and it ended up that I needed to get 2 tires. And I really did not want to spend this money to do the tires, obviously. It was a lot of money. But I was in peace about it. And I knew that whatever it was going to be was for my highest good. And I called in my help and I asked for it to not be expensive. But in the end, it was. But when I asked the service guy what the total was, the total, don't fall down if you haven't bought tires in a while, but the total was $855.88. $888.55. And 8 is about your abundance and prosperity, and 5 is about change. And I knew that those numbers represented, and it's 8 minutes of this video. There's 8 again. I knew that in that moment that I was totally supported, and the angels saying things are shifting and changing in your finances in a prosperous way. Keep that focus. Keep that, what's the word I'm looking for? That thinking that you're always going to be supported and you're always going to be protected. And I didn't even blink at the number because I saw the angel numbers within that number. And as a light worker, now let's talk about that for a second. You could be a light worker where you have a very big platform and a very big community. You could be a light worker where your energy just comes into the room. You're not even aware of it, but your energy just comes into the room, and for that, you are helping people around you in the collective, or you're doing it one-on-one. No matter where you are at doing it as a light worker, you are doing the work, and the shift, as we just discussed, is happening. And so as the light worker who is really increasing their intuition and their manifestation capabilities, I just want to encourage you to know that it is crucial to watch your thoughts. It is so important right now to take care of your body. And even if your soul is raring to go, but your body is not, honor your body and maybe get out a notebook and write down what the soul wants you to do. And when your body catches up to your soul, you could begin to do what's on that piece of paper. All right, so we're going to pull some cards just to continue that. and to see what else comes up, and then we might pull 3 cards. We're going to see. But I really wanted to talk today about that. And I also want you to make sure that you are setting the clearest boundaries for yourself now, because it's very important to make sure that you are doing that. The energy just feels different. And so what do you want the people that are listening to know? Okay. Let's see what comes out. Upside down card, but you're protected. You're protected. Don't worry. You are protected. Let's see what else comes up. Ooh. Okay. It's the beginning of a new life. It is the beginning, and that is why you're feeling this difference. You're feeling a shift in the energy. You're feeling the push and the pull. They want you, so air energy is coming in, and air energy is your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. And when anything comes up that is maybe not of a high vibration, it's a fear, it's a concern, it's a worry, you're falling for a trap, you're being manipulated, you're being gaslit. It could happen. You are human. We want you to transmute that. Remember, we had this card a few weeks ago. Transmute the energy. 44, again, is the protection number. And the angels are saying, we're with you. We are around you and we are helping you. Ask us for help and then receive that help. Allow heaven to help you. Allow yourself to receive it. We're working on new life and home. We're working on the change. Everything that we just talked about. Your home is your physical vessel that the soul is in. We're working on shifting and changing that to help you. So when I say we, I'm talking the angels and all the spirit beings are saying, we're helping you. Allow us to be okay with what is happening. And I know it's not the easiest, but they have our backs through this. We signed up to be here right now. Let's just pull 3 quick cards. 3 quick cards just to give you a personal message. And of course, if you really want a message, have a session, schedule a session. We do them virtually and in person. So cards 1, 2, and 3, and this is card number 1. You have the Midas touch right now. Okay, hopefully that's coming into focus. You have the Midas touch right now. And everything that you are going to work on is going to work out for your highest good. And remember what I just said, your intuition is increasing. It's moving quicker. So alchemy, you could create what you want to create. You got to just watch your thoughts. Card number 2. It is time to move on from the past. That's another thing that's happening. It is time to let go of the old, transmute it, so that the new can enter. It is time to look at the past. I just wrote this down, so I want to share this with you. Reflect on the past. What did you do and you didn't do that you wish you did? It's time to let it go. Say to yourself, I have done all I could do for everyone, and now it is time to put me first and focus on me. Now that's personal to me, but I'm sharing it with you because it may resonate with you. But in the past, what are you still carrying right now? It is time to move on from it. And the third, which goes with this whole thing, is it's time to forgive yourself. That's a big one for the empaths and the light workers. Because oftentimes the empaths are the ones, like I just said, that we're always taking care of everybody else and putting themselves last, forgetting themselves a little bit. It's time to let go of the old and remember that you are God's perfect child. And it is time for you to forgive yourself. Write that in the past. Write yourself a letter. Write the past a letter so that you could finally put it to bed, so that you can enter into this new energy that is coming in. Remember to check out the picture. I'm going to put it on the beginning of this video. And I wish you guys a great week. Stay warm. It's cold out there. Take care. Bye-bye.